Hello everyone, I'm Eden. Welcome back to the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. I think I was saying it backwards last episode or all the last videos, so I'll say it correctly from now on. We are on episode 2, Turnabout Corner, which is the second case of the first game, Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. As long as we draw breath, the wheel of fate turns. Ooh! Whoa. Is this Oh, maybe not. I was gonna say, this kind of looks like something from one of the old games, not from this trilogy. Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. And when the wheel stops... Ooh! Ooh, there's a firework. You die. There's a firework, right? It kind of gave me vibes from one of the one of the games I've already played on the old trilogy, but I don't think it was. This is a whole new case. June 15th, 9:12 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. So is Phoenix an attorney again? 2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. My first trial, and I lost both my mentor and my job. Yeah, I'll admit it. I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come here. Honest. Why? You don't want to work for Phoenix? Here being the legendary Wright & Co. Law Offices. Okay, Justice, time to stop trembling. Ah, you must be here for the interview. Right this way, huh? Hello there, you found the right place. Welcome, that's his daughter, right? What's with this girl? Well now, shall we begin? Begin what? Right, first things first. Any special talents? Talents? Well, I'm a lawyer. Yes, well, you must have at least one. Well, I guess... Defending? Defending. An unusual talent, but it'll do. Well, we are a defense law office, so hopefully it'll come in handy. With a little jazzing up, of course. You think so? Let's give it a go, shall we? Huh? Go ahead, show me, defend. Just give it all you've got. Don't hold back now. What are you talking about? I can't just defend here. First lesson, a professional can perform anywhere. Thanks. We want people to be laughing with us. Not at us. I don't think anyone's going to be laughing in criminal trials. Thanks. But I'm not sure why they should be laughing at all. Exactly. What exactly do you think you came here to do? What? Defend? No? Excuse me, but do you know where you are? Huh? The Wright & Co. Law Offices, right? Oh. I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first. What? Yeah, what's going on? What happened to his office? Look, what's going on here? Who are you? I came here to meet with the person in charge. Well, you've apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes. Mistakes? I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning. Perhaps you should go read the sign out front again? What's there to read? Look, it says right there. Oh. Why does it say Wright Talent Agency? Welcome to the Wright Talent Agency, where you've always come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician. It all came flooding back. The trial. That girl. Yeah, it's Phoenix's daughter. Hello, sir. Please pick a card. I wonder who the mom is. I hope it's not Maya, which was Phoenix Wright's assistant in the first trilogy, because they met when she was 16, and that would be really weird if he... I don't want to... Yeah, that would be weird to me. That's right. She's my daughter. I really hope it's some other woman. Trucy Wright. Here, check out our flyer. So, what's your name? Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Oh, this is fancy. Okay, I'm not blocking too much of it. Talk. Wright Talent Agency. So, is this really a talent agency? You bet. Daddy started it 7 years ago when he quit law. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now. 2 people? Does that include you? Trucy Wright, magician extraordinaire. I've done a lot of stage shows. Paid, too. I'm a professional, you know. Alright. Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Well, do I have the job? Let's see. Oh, and the other person our agency represents is Phoenix Wright, pianist extraordinaire. Isn't he... That was just a cover-up for him being a gambler? Your dad, in other words. Didn't he say he couldn't play the piano? Exactly. Our agency didn't see that as a problem. Why, there are many magicians who can't do magic. At least you're optimistic. I'll give you that. Trucy? So you're you're Phoenix Wright's daughter? That's right. After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep him fed. So I'm kind of his sugar daddy, get it? She's the child actor supporting the family? No. I'm in charge of this whole office too. Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15, wouldn't you agree? 15? How old is Mr. Wright? Daddy? Oh, he's 33 this year. 33 minus 15. What? I'm so confused. Is she not like his biological daughter, or is she messing with us? I'm sure there's a good explanation, I hope. Yeah, me too. The math ain't mathin'. About Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it? I want to know the incident too. Eh? You know about that? Not the details. I remember the news though. It was a big deal. So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll ask Daddy about it next time I get a chance. Daddy, right. That reminds me. About Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in. Daddy's not here right now. He's in the hospital. What's wrong with the... Poor Phoenix can't catch a break. The hospital? Yeah, he's on strict bed rest until he gets better. What? Okay, which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit. Oh, the Hickfield Clinic is quite close. Is that the same clinic that was in the... I really hope that at least some of my audience watching this has played or seen the original trilogy, because I'm just going to keep making like references, so I apologize. And I did say at the beginning of the first trial, the first episode, you know, if you want context, watch videos or play it yourself if you want, because I'm sorry, this is just going to be a recurring thing. But I think that clinic was in one of the games of the first trilogy. Right, well, I'll be going now, and I'll give this showbiz gig some thought, okay? Wait, I'll go with you. All right, to the hospital. June 15th, 9:45 a.m., Hickfield Clinic. So this is Mr. Wright's hospital. Oh my god, it is... Yeah, he's from... Yeah, I remember him. Eh? Visitors, are ya? Yeah, are you the doctor? He's not a doctor, if I remember correctly. Yep, Dr. Hickfield's the name. No, maybe I'm misremembering. Good morning, doctor. Oh, hiya there, Trucy. Cute as ever. I just remember he was weird. Is this Daddy's room? Huh, yeah. Except he's gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. Are you, Miss Trucy? Got any places? She's 15, dude. Can we not with these? I love these games, but ages get a little weird, you know, so. Doctor. Yeah, he's harassing your daughter. Can you put him in his place? Doctor, the nurse was looking for you. Why, if it isn't the daddy of the cutest little thing in town. Guess I'll be off then. Later, Trucy. I'm pretty sure if my husband caught someone talking to our daughter like that, I mean, granted she's a baby, but you know, in 15 years, I'm pretty sure he'd kick their ass. Wow, well, I would too. I would kick their ass if I caught them. Wow, what an odd bird that guy was. Good morning. Didn't expect you so soon, Apollo. Mr. Wright. Talk? What happened? Why are you on bed rest? So, what happened? Who could have imagined it? Me, victim of a hit and run. Oh, he was in the opening. He was the one in the opening. Okay. A hit and... You were hit by a car? Oh, he tried to swerve. I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air, only stopping when my head hit that telephone pole. You hit a telephone pole with your head? Then what was the person getting hit with a firecracker? Was that a separate incident? Are you okay? Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle. He really is as lucky as they say. About Trucy. There's something that, well, it just doesn't sit right. I just can't believe you have a daughter, Mr. Wright. And she's so big. Not fat, but you know what I mean. Oh, Trucy's still a child. Daddy, how many times do I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore. You're 15. Don't be like Ariel from The Little Mermaid, where she's like, Daddy, I love him. But, you know, you're a child. Haha, but you'll always be Daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy. Ah, my foot. I'm not buying it. Oh, something you should know about Trucy. She's a magician, right? She told me. Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius. Tee. Aw, Daddy. You'll soon come to appreciate her talent. You could just tell me things instead of insinuating them. Exactly. Wright Talent Agency? So, why did you contact me? What could the Wright Talent Agency possibly want with me? No need to get prickly now. Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. Huh? But didn't you come into the office of your own free will anyway? Well, yeah, of course. Help! We're in big trouble here at the office. Big. I thought someone was dying. So you don't think this is big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people, and one of them is in the hospital. That's right, Daddy. How are we going to pay this month's rent and the groceries? Aw, maybe just go back to being a lawyer so you can make money? Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other two must fall. Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid. In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you'll have to transfer to a new school again. No, I can't. I only just made friends. How could you do this to me? To us? Polly? Huh? What? Now it's my fault. Who's Polly? On that note, how about you come work for us? I've got the perfect client for you already lined up. A client? I mean, I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? All right, I'll hear what you have to say. You got him, Daddy. Hook, line, and sinker. Aha, now it's time to reel him in. It's official. I'm scared. Our client? Who's our client? All right, so who's the client? Ah, yes. Here, take a look at the map and I'll explain. Last night, I left the office just before 9 o'clock. Okay, coming around the corner. I was going to do that Indochin pasta, I don't know what that word is, pasta joint, al dente's. Is this where he got hit? I play piano there, of course, sure. That's when it happened. The car sent me flying, nicked a telephone pole, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal. The car sped off in this direction. So, good luck. Huh? You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. Find the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole. Oh, okay. Well, hold on, I'm a defense attorney, not a exactly. Don't worry. Once you've found the guy, I intend to sue him. Ooh. Then you can stick it to him, but that's a civil case, and we're criminal. Again, I'm not a lawyer, but I thought, like, when you go into law, you, like, pick one. Anyways. I'm not a prosecutor either. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home. Well, don't you need work? Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. Huh? Oh, Daddy. Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, you know? Even the ones that aren't very funny. Your real client should be stopping by the office. Oh. Okay. The office? You mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do. One more thing. Do look into my accident too, would you? Okay. I marked the scene of the tragedy on this map. I suppose we could do both. I'm curious what... So maybe the firecracker that went off is related to the case, and then this is... Well, I bet they're related, knowing these games. It's right in front of this park. Should be easy to find. So he's going to make me investigate this after all. Yeah, we got to do both. And I'd be willing to bet, like I said, that there is something... grape juice? Really? That there's something in common with these two incidences. Ah, Daddy, you snuck some grape juice in again? The doctor said you weren't supposed to drink that here. Trucy, look at the label. Oh, deep sea mineral water. That's fine, I guess. Sure. I switched the labels. Don't tell Trucy, okay? What can I say? The man loves his grape juice. What are all these books or movies? A swaying, spiraling stack of DVD cases. The Steel Samurai, the Nickel Samurai, the Pink Princess, the Zappy Samurai Electric Bugaboo. They're all children's action hero shows. This kid I know keeps sending them to me. Huh? Like a niece or nephew? Something like that. Quite the collection. This kid's parents must be really generous with their allowance. Funny, Miss Wright doesn't seem the type that kids would like. It's in the bag. Oh, I can't click it. What? TV? What's that on TV? Looks like some sort of action hero show. Oh, I know that one. That's the Sniffling Samurai. His booger flick attack is a big hit with the grade school crowd. Ooh. I had no idea you like this kind of stuff, Mr. Wright. Well, what else is there to do when you're stuck in bed? True. Besides, the episodes will just keep piling up if I don't keep up, you know? Yeah. Try not to buy... Wait, I missed that. Now's the only time I get to watch and write up my reports. Your reports? It's a long story. Like a lot of things, actually. Can I talk to him about anything else? No. Okay, so maybe it wants us to move back to the talent agency. June 15th, 10:05 a.m. Wright Talent Agency. Hey, hey, hey! How long you planning on making me wait, eh? Ah, good morning. Hey there, Trucy doll. Why does he have a bowl on his head? Sounds like your pops had a bit of a rough spot, eh? All's well that ends well, I guess. This is our client? Hey, so this is that Polo fella, huh? Oh, yes? My name's Apollo. Look at him here. Arms all crossed like, ready to fight. Yes, sir. You don't mean like literally, do you? The boss told you what I need, right? Don't let me down now, Polo. Don't worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it. Defense? Your noodle half-cooked? It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed. My keep's been kept. My noodle stand's been stolen. Noodle? You know Mr. Eldon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly? Oh, I'm Polly. I just made that connection. Okay, she's giving me a nickname. No nicknames, please. And no, of course I don't know him. You new in these parts? Not really. Then you know the best noodles in town. Eldon's noodles. Eldon's noodles. Whose noodles? My noodles. Help me out here, Trucy doll. This is Mr. Guy Eldon, our client. Maybe you can tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldon. Oh, he's gonna sing us a tale. Anything for you, Trucy doll. Talk. Who's this guy? So, you run a noodle stand, Mr. Eldon. Guy Eldon's the name, and noodles are my game. The secret's in the soup. I've been searching for the perfect soup for a year and a half. Oh, that's not that long, really. My family's been noodle men for generations. Got a lot of expectation on my shoulders. 15 fathers passing the noodle to 15 sons. That's a pretty old noodle. Sounds like it gets stale. And you know what? His hair. I just realized he's got like the ball on his head. His hair looks like ramen noodles coming out. Oh, these games. I love these games. And that fool that I was, I pushed it away. I rebelled against my pops and picked another livelihood. But that didn't turn out so well. Oh, there's no denying it. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy. So, it was like destiny that you became what you are. Right, destiny's the word. Oh, I fought it. But in the end, I was bound by the twisted noodle of fate. Not a mental image I care to linger on. So, last year, I started my noodle stand, the 15th generation of Eldon's noodles. Tell me more. So tell me more about Eldon's noodles. You don't know the genius that are my noodles? I make them so salty. Why, they're saltier than salt. Now I really don't want to find out. That sounds gross. Daddy's a regular at his noodle stand. He should probably get his blood pressure checked. He frequented my pops' stand back during his attorney days, too. Yep, him and his assistant. I'm sorry. I'll be sure to drop by your stand soon. Wish you could, Sonny. Huh? Heck, I wish I could. I'd give anything for a bowl bout now. What do you mean? It was stolen. My stand. Gone. Stolen? Tell me more. It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle. It's like an ice cream truck's bell, but louder. He even gets complaints. I wouldn't be proud of that. Now you're just trying to butter me up. That sounded more like the blues than a whistle. I closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then, this morning, dark and early, it was gone. My keep. My castle. Oh. Oh, no, not the noodles. Oh, maybe some bum carted it off? Just guessing here. Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there, too. That's the saddest thing I've heard all day. You know it. Anyhows, that's the deal. Good luck. Good, huh? Wait, what exactly is your request? My noodle stand, find it. And the day you break my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Of course, I make it so hot and salty, 2 bowls kill a man. Then I really need defense. Speaking of defense, that's why I brought up the blood pressure. Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective. This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay? Oh wow, he lives near our office. That's convenient. Get it back today if you can, Polo. Guy got noodles to make. I wonder if it's Polo or Paulo, because it's Apollo? Polo? Paulo? Things have certainly taken a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents and noodle stand thieves. Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about too, Apollo. Huh? I have a bad feeling about this. Listen to the lady's problems now. Don't be cruel. I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen. Man, everyone's getting messed up these couple of days. Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery? Well, someone stole a pair of my No, why? She's 15! Stop it! Panties? So they were, stolen my panties, yes. Right, panties. That's a crying shame, that is, Trucy doll. I was alone in the office last night. I had hung my panties out the window there to dry. When a thief came and took them, my favorite panties. I ran after him. Give those back, I shouted. Wait. Well, that was certainly brave of you. I'm hoping there was an ulterior motive with the undergarments that don't involve the fact that she's a 15-year-old girl. But I lost him. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do. A darn crying shame, yep. Well, at least the scene of the crime is convenient. I'll mark it on your map. It's here? I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand or there's an empty bowl in your future, Polo. Right. And you help out Trucy Doll here too, you hear? Man, everybody wants my help. I gotta help everybody. Yeah, I have a feeling everything's related, knowing these games. Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We had no work yesterday, and now we have 3 cases. I guess. Let's see where we stand. Not in a courtroom, not in a courtroom, that's where. He sounds a little annoyed. Well, the first item on our list, Phoenix Wright. Daddy's hit and run accident. We have to find the one who hit him. Who's gonna pay us for this again? And the second item, Mr. Eldoon's request to find his stolen stand, for which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles. And the last request is mine, to find my stolen panties. That bowl of noodles is looking better and better. Let's go, Polly, to the streets. Aren't you enthusiastic? How could I not be? Let's crack these cases, you and me. Guess we might as well get started. Let's see, a hit and run, a stolen stand, last but not least, stolen panties. I guess we'll move. So clinic, scene of let's go to the accident scene. June 15th, accident scene. So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car? According to the map, this is the place. What a huge mansion. Kitaki. Apollo, there's a nice looking lady over there. Let's question her. Okay. I'm a little curious about the park over there too. What is happening? Oh, she does not look happy. Excuse me. Can we have a few words with you? You want something? Whoa, that husky voice. Why am I suddenly sweating? That's quite a house you've got there. You must have a lot of money. You don't just say that to people. Ooh, money sounds like something my son would call his friends. This is the Kitaki family mansion, little girl. Eh? You, kid with the hair. You want something? Me? No, not a thing. Bye. Apollo, we can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something? But the Kitaki family. They're the biggest organized... Oh, they're the biggest organized crime syndicate in town. Yeah, let's get out of here. Ooh. If you're gonna ask something, ask it. If you're man enough. No, I'm good. Ah, right. Yay, way to whip him into shape, ma'am. Does she know no fear? I'm Plum Kitaki, wife of the 4th head of the Kitaki family business. Friends call me Little Plum. I'm Little Apollo Justice, attorney at law. If looks could kill, this woman would be a mass murderer by now. She might already be. How do I change? There we go. Change scenes. Oh, who's that? She's looking at the park. She's pretty. I bet she has a story, you know? Yeah, she looks like she's got something on her mind. There is something about her. Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush. What is going on over here? Can we, hello? Looks like there's some trouble by the park gate. I smell an incident. Ma'am, there's no entry to the park. Now don't you tell me where I can't go, young fella. Boomer. I always walk through this park on my way home. Please get down from there. You'll hurt yourself, ma'am. That's quite the determined old lady. Personally, I'm a little more interested in this park. You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous. Hey, miss, stay out of the park. Ooh, he got mad at me. Did something happen here, officer? Huh? No, move along. Nothing to see. Why don't you kids go play somewhere else? We're not kids and we're not playing. I'm an attorney. Something wrong? Ah, Detective Sky. We're fine, ma'am. Nothing to report. Oh, hello. Detective? Oh, wasn't she? Okay, another reference. Didn't Phoenix work with her in one of the old games and she was a kid who just wanted to be like a forensic person? Why's she wearing a lab coat? You're hardly one to comment on how people are dressed. And these kids are? Curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers. Ah, why don't you kids run along and play someplace else? Look, we're not... Or I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. Want a dose of experimental Hydroxyethylenodose trace? I tried. Come again? What's hydroxy stuff? Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trucy. Try to keep out the riffraff if you would. Yes, ma'am. Okay, dokie. How are we gonna get more information like this? Why don't we ask that nice woman across the street? Oh yes, the nice woman. Yeah. All right. Talk. The Katakis. Little Plum? That's a really cute name for someone so... Yes. Oh, someone so beautiful. Whoa. What is it, Apollo? How about you go through me when talking to her, okay, Trucy? Huh? That seems like a bit of a needless procedure. I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures. Tell me about it. Oh, little girl, you should know we're gangsters. I don't think they would just like straight up admit that. Gangs? Oh, that means you're the bad guys. Trucy, through me, please. I'm begging you here. Don't get us killed. Oh, okay. She thinks it's funny. The bad guys. I like the sound of that. I'm gonna need some warm tea after this. It takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys. So, you're saying that business is in a slump? Let's not ask about business if we can help it, please. Last night's accident, did you see anything? So, there was supposedly a car accident here last night. Last night? Of course you wouldn't know about it, so sorry to bother you. Ooh. Wait. Yes? You're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away? That's my daddy! Oh, I should have known. One of our capos thought he'd make a great point man. Capo? Point man? Could you avoid using too much industry lingo? In any case, it's been nothing but trouble. I've been cleaning up this mess since morning. Ugh. Cleaning up this paint? Splattered paint. Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident? It was around 9 last night. I heard a crashing noise. And found your father drowning in a sea of paint. So you came to his rescue? You've my husband, the boss, to thank for that. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint. Then turned the corner and sped away. We're in the middle of repainting our wall, you see. I'm sure that dragon is glaring at me. But why are you out here cleaning it up? Yeah, can't you afford, like, help? What do you mean? I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you? Oh, I was thinking more along the lines of they're rich and they can pay people to do it for them. Please, go through me when you want to. Ah, don't be such a stiff lawyer boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image. Yes. But we're community-oriented here, you see? Or community-oriented gangsters, you see? The boss likes to give back to the people, see? How noble of him. I availed myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. Now there's just the paint on the street to deal with. Public facilities? Oh. I wonder if she means that trash can. People park. Can I ask you a question? What? What happened in the park across the street? Oh, yes, quite the commotion. Chicago lightning, as the boss would say. Chicago, huh? Gunfire. Ah, you mean firecrackers. Someone was killed. Strange circumstances, too. You're kidding. What a morning. Trouble everywhere. The park, the gate, even our house. Did something happen at your house, too? And crime without honor, without remorse. It's a private matter. Want to hear about it? Somehow I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly. A private matter. So, what happened at your house? Bloomers. Last night. Did she get her underwear stolen too? I got a bad feeling about this. Me, little Plum Kataki, the victim of a panty snatcher. Okay, well, that makes me feel better. It's not just a 15-year-old girl getting her underwear stolen. So it wasn't just my panties that were stolen? Got you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal. It wasn't you, was it? No, of course not. I've heard word that panties have been disappearing lately. What? And the missing panties all have something in common. It's hard to imagine Trucy's and Mrs. Kataki's panties having much in common. I just imagine Miss Kataki's panties... Ugh. I know. We'll find your bloomers too. Great. Show me what you're made of. What have you gotten me into this time, Trucy? Oh, hello. That girl from before. Oh, welcome home, sweetie. Oh, is it her daughter? Ah, hello, mother. Oh, ooh, she's a Kataki too. Miss. Here, our flyer. The Wright Anything Agency? Anything Agency? Yeah. Do you like the new flyer? So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice. Attorney? Drop by our office. We'll be waiting. Why? Ah, goodbye. Well, she might have information, though. Why did you give her our flyer? I don't know. She seemed like she could use some help. She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help. I wouldn't be so sure. Interesting, okay. Maybe we should examine around here. Let's look at the paint. There's paint splashed all over this gate. What a mess. Was this paint knocked over by the car that hit my daddy? That's right. And I'm left to clean up the mess. If you find whoever did this, bring this scoundrel by, would you? Of course. Then you can make them clean up their own mess. You're cute. Naive, but cute. When I find whoever did this, you can bet I'll be doing some cleaning. Ooh, don't make the gangsters mad. There's nothing I dislike so much as a mess. Oh, I wish I could say cool things like that. I'll bet you do. I'd laugh if my teeth weren't chattering so hard. Yeah, she's scary. Anything else? What am I clicking here? Wow, what a big house. And the gate is so big. The Kitaki family is pretty big around these parts. I like the fox. It's so cute. Ah, that's our family crest from the old country. Your family crest? We're clever as the fox, and our teeth are sharp. So it's like a motto. You need a crest too, Apollo. Oh, how about the scales of justice, or a lunar lander? A lunar lander? I'll pass, thanks. Paint. Yeah, what's this over here? A brightly painted dragon. Why do I get the feeling he's glaring at me? Those paints must have been to repaint this wall. That's right. I called in an artist to do the job right. He's the third so far. The third? I don't want to know what happened to the other two. The first spilled the paint all over the entrance here. The second on my kimono. So No, don't tell me. It's better that I don't know. Exactly. Yeah. Let's not know. I think we're good. Let's go back over here. Can I keep investigating over here? I gotta say, I'd really like to know what happened here. Hey, I said no one goes in unless you want a face full of hydroxy. What's it? No dice. Trash can? There's a big trash can on the way into the park. I guess we could check it out if they'll let me. A detective's life sure is a hard one. I'm an attorney, actually. Huh? 2 pieces of garbage with paint on them. These are slippers. Oh, clues? They look like those slippers you get at the hospital. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go in a car? Oh, it's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone. Wait, you don't think... I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Wright. Wow, and he took off its mirror? I never knew Daddy was so strong. I only have room in my pocket for one of these, though. Which do you want to take? Probably the mirror? Oh, man. What? Okay. You don't, like, trap yourself, like, if you pick the wrong one, right? Like, that would be bad. Let's see. I can click it again. Didn't have a check mark. There's some paint on the slippers in the trash can. I can only carry one thing at a time in my pocket, you know. No, I'll keep it like it is for now. People Park. Huh. Kind of an odd name for such an empty place. I wonder why it's named that. Hey, there's something written on the gate post. Huh? Oh yeah, it says, donated by Big Winds Kitaki. I mean, the Kitaki family built this park? It's so nice of them to give to the community like that. Let's not get too friendly with them, shall we? A gangster building a park? Odd move for a crime boss. Yeah. Have we done everything? Where's, Can I talk to anybody here? Oh, no. It's just in reference to her. Talk, okay. Let's move. I feel like we've done everything here. We'll investigate the scene of the stand theft in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. And if you enjoyed your time, leave a like and say hi down in the comments below. And consider subscribing if you want to catch more of this series. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy.